I've put a number of 5088 consoles in, but it's always different for the clients. Like there's always this excitement that comes from it. This one was especially interesting because Ryan was not new to Rupert Neve Designs. He had 16 modules, he had a 5059 summing box, and he was very familiar with the sound, this evolution moving up the ladder to the desk. It was a special moment to actually watch, and the excitement between him and his engineers. I mean, they were ecstatic.
I am Ryan Rosmann. I am the owner and head engineer here at High Five Studio in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We have a really robust live music culture in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin in general. I really feel passionate about having a place in Milwaukee that's going to have the same experience as New York, Atlanta, LA, also being able to have it accessible and affordable for the people that are here as well. And then also just being able to have enough space. I love tracking drums and having a space to be able to do that. I've always been a customer of Sweetwater from even before I had the studio, even doing things personal. So I'd always had a relationship with them and knew how great of a company they were. But when I was getting ready to say, okay, I'm gonna pull the trigger and I'm gonna be getting a console, I called them right away. And what was so great about what Sweetwater was able to do is I'm like, I don't know who's gonna install it. I have all this extra cabling, I have all these extra things that I need to do. And they were able to help me and walk through literally everything from even coming here and installing it. And then afterwards, you know, I'm able to still call Mike and be like, hey, I got a problem with this, or how does this work? And he's able to answer my question or come back out and do this. So it's not only they just install it and go away, it's a constant relationship that we have too. And it's a resource that I feel so, you know, super lucky to have.
So when we first talked about putting a console in at High Five, we were talking about a 16-channel 5088. Ryan already owned 16 of the 5052s, which got him really 50% of the way there or more. It was a big chunk of the console cost. The fact that it was modular, the console can grow with you, or you can get as little as much as you need. You're not stuck into a certain configuration that you can never change.
I really loved the summing. The summing was fantastic, and having the modules, it was a really great setup. I just needed more. Now I have my first 16 channels on the console always set up for drums. I have so much flexibility where I can go from tracking to mixing, doing a live band to a vocal session or acoustic guitar and piano or hip hop just immediately. I feel like my recordings are way better going in than they ever were, which makes mixing so much easier. The console is able to do everything I want without a lot of work. The silk feature is super powerful. The ability to be clean and then really kind of turn up that vibe depending on what the genre of the artist is just so amazing. The sound of a Rupert Neve design, we all grew up listening to these records that were all, you know, made with Neves. It has that feeling that just feels right about it. Like, yes, this is what I want my sound to be. I'm beyond words happy with the 5088. I love coming to work and seeing it every day and being able to sit in front of it and work on it. It's an absolute pleasure. I love seeing the people's faces when they come in here and see the board and just their eyes light up, and the sounds I'm able to get out of it and the way that it works, everything is just perfect. I couldn't imagine having another desk.
Yeah, I'd love to thank Ryan and the guys at High Five Studios. The project was a pleasure to work on, and I'm really glad they involved us and came to us to help them put the 5088 console in and make this facility what it is today. I mean, that's an amazing moment to actually see a desk like this come to life.